Welcome to today's SeafoodNews.com video.
It all began in January when the first of what would be more than 400 people reported that they had become sick after eating contaminated beef.
A listeria outbreak caused by tainted cantaloupes has now been linked to at least 23 deaths.
An E. coli outbreak in Germany kills at least 15 people.
Bad cow disease in this country. Today, the Department of Agriculture.
Is our food safe? We asked that question in a series this week, and the answer is troubling. After today's
The food safety crisis of the 1990s undermined consumer confidence in nearly every country. The food industry experienced audit fatigue as retailers and processors were required to escort a steady parade of auditors through their operations, based on countless standards and schemes. The entire supply chain was in chaos under the glare of the world's media outlets. In response, the world's leading food manufacturers agreed to develop a global benchmark for food safety management schemes. The Global Food Safety Initiative, also known as GFSI, was the result. Is the market confusion surrounding today's seafood sustainability program similar enough to the food safety crisis of the 1990s to use the GFSI as a template? In today's report, we'll look at some of the issues.
The need for that single globally benchmark standard is evident. You have customer ABC and maybe a third party and a regulator. They're coming in and they're asking you probably 80% of the same questions. And there's so much activity around that season that it becomes inefficient and counterproductive.
Many NGOs and certification program owners argue for a more complex, multi-tiered system. But the United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization and major seafood stakeholders argue that a complex system will create more problems than it solves.
A tier system will create, in our opinion, a discrepancy and more confusion. With the GFSI for food safety, the codex was used as the benchmark. Everybody agreed to it. All the different certification schemes aligned themselves with the codex, and it works.
The fact that there are multiple standards that can be built up to satisfy the benchmark, it actually creates a healthy competition. It drives them into making the audit system more efficient and more effective, and it also can drive improvement into the system as well.
Let's achieve this first, then revisit as and where needed. When science and technology tell us things have evolved, we need to revisit the eco-labeling guidelines, we need to revisit the GFSI benchmark.
In our final report, we will examine why some NGOs and current certification standard owners are opposed to a pass-fail global benchmark supported by the FAO and major seafood stakeholders.